The U.S. in August launched the 301 investigation into China, citing the theft of the U.S. intellectual property and the forced technology transfer by China. Beijing says the investigation is a typical unilateral action that has its basis in protectionism, as it is part of U.S. domestic law. The investigation broke Americans' own commitment to the World Trade Organization and also the group's rules.
Since China began pursuing a reform and opening up policy 40 years ago, China has firmly facilitated market-oriented reforms, expanded market access, and strengthened the protection of intellectual property rights. The U.S. ignores China's reality. It ignores the years of efforts that the two countries have put in to strengthen economic and trade cooperation and dialogues on intellectual property rights.
China and the U.S. have grown to become close economic partners. In 2017, trade in goods reached $580 billion, up more than 230 times from 40 years ago when both countries established trading links. Trade in services reached $120 billion, and accumulated two-way investments exceed $230 billion last year. Bilateral trade between China and the U.S. has brought about benefits, and Chen believes this decision to impose tariffs on Chinese goods will negatively impact all parties.
The U.S. chose to launch this unilateral investigation and take measures of limitation against China, which is a very wicked example. It's not good for the interests for China, U.S., and the rest of the world.
Despite repeated questions, Chen refused to provide the details behind Beijing's plan or name any sector that will be affected. But Chen said Beijing is fully prepared and will resolutely protect China's legitimate rights. Beijing will continue to watch Washington and will act accordingly as soon as the U.S. makes a move. According to Chen, Beijing's actions will be comprehensive. Wang Hui, CGTN, Beijing.